Good morning everybody, Matt here at the Planners, and welcome to the welcome to Druridge Bay first, where we're going to do a workout. But this is going to be a training block for the spring marathon. So I'm going to do a series now where you're going to get to see the key training sessions that we'll be doing running up to the spring marathon. So today is the start of our 3-hour 20 marathon training plan. So there's going to be weekly content coming out amongst obviously the other content we do, but this content is going to be, this training block is going to be specifically for the 320 marathon training program. So the idea is that when we come to that marathon in spring, and I'll let you know what it is later on, that we'll run a 320. But well, yeah, it's absolutely freezing. So although that feels nice when the sun comes out and warms you up a little bit, so I think with the sun out and keeping dry should be okay. And I'm just scouting out the road. It's a bit icy and slippy in parts, basically where there's new tarmac down. It's really smooth. The ice doesn't seem to be melting away, and that's so easy. But there's some sections further up that aren't so bad. So and with the sun coming out, I think we should be able to get rid of the ice quite quick. So anyway, if you watched any of the videos from the middle part of last year, you went out, you noticed I did a 4k on 4k off run, and that was quite a successful training session. And that's the kind of thing I'm now building into me long runs, not just doing long runs for the sake of it, but to get out there with marathon goal pace. So today's run is going to be a 4k on and 2k off, and we're going to gradually build that up through the long runs in the training block over the next 2 or 3 months, 2.5 months I think it is, until we get to the marathon. So today the idea is that we'll try and do 4 minutes 45 minutes per kilometre for 4 kilometres, and then 2 kilometres at 5:15 pace, or roughly around about there. Like I say, we'll just have to be a bit careful with the ice, but that's basically what we're going to try and do. Or we'll just try and keep repeating that in the long run. And that 4:45 pace is what we want to run when we're doing the marathon. So of course I don't want to do a long run that's running marathon goal pace for the whole distance every long run that we do, because that would just be ridiculous. So we like 30 long runs or something in the training block, and we'll be totally burnt out by the time we get to the marathon. But what we're going to do is gradually build it up, get a bit faster, and that's going to be the key workout in this training block. The other thing we'll be doing is some interval sessions down at the track, but not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be doing that every week, probably every other week or something like that, just because you know, where I've normally been doing 1 speed session a week, typically maybe 2. There's definitely going to be 2 speed sessions every week now. So if I'm not at the track, that shorter session is going to be a tempo run. Yeah, there we go. That's what we'll be doing today. So let's get to it. I'll talk to you in a bit. So that's we're over 22 kilometers now. So 22 kilometers done was the second or last, or the fourth set of 4 by 45 minute per kilometre paces. So I've got one more big set to go, one more of 4 times 4.45 minutes per kilometre, and that'll be it with a 2k float at the end of 5 minutes 15 per kilometre. I'm probably a bit slow on the float on this one because I'm talking a little bit, but yeah, we're getting there. And actually been quite good in keeping the paces on. And we're, you know, quite on point actually. Pretty much all of them have been 4:45 with a slight variation, so that's been quite promising, because I've done a 4K float. Sorry, I've done a 4K on 4K off run before, but I felt towards the end of the getting to about 30 kilometers starting to struggle, but I feel quite confident I can get the 4:45 on each of the last 4, so he says, but we'll only find out. So just jogging a little bit more now, jogging another 1 kilometre, and then we'll get to it. I've had, in terms of nutrition, I've had about two 250ml bottles of electrolyte water. Took one at 12k, just taken the last one now. And I had a molten gel, no caffeine one, at 12 kilometers, so after the second set, if you will. And now I've just taken the white one, the caffeine one, for the last set. So primed as much as I can be, ready to go. So we've got a half kilometre little jog. Okay, so here we go. The last set, 4:45 minutes per kilometre times 4. Woo. Let's go. That float was a bit slow at 5:30. Should have been 5:15, but say I've been talking to the camera a bit, as you know. Right, 4:45 pace. Here we go. Speak to you shortly. Just coming to the end of that last set now. 4:45. Woo! Did it? Yes. Woo! So try not to run too slow now. This is still got another 2 kilometers at 5:15 pace. So the last 4 kilometers. Well, sorry, the last 6 kilometers should have only been 4 at 4:45 pace, but I did 6. And the second one I was a little bit unhappy with because it was 4:52, I think. I'll pop it on the screen anyway, but yeah, a little bit unhappy with that one. So I decided to go again for 29, and then I realised as well my schedule's 32k today, not 30, so it doesn't really fit so well with a 4k on 2k off. But so what I've done is I've just done another 2k at the on pace, and now the last 2k will be at 5. I'll try to be 5:15 pace. Got to pick it up a bit, and it's essentially been cool down anyway. So I've also had a 2k warm up before the run, so we'll top out 34 kilometers today, I think. And then yeah, I'm really happy with that workout. When I did the 4k on, sorry, we did the 4k on 4k off, probably something like 6 months ago or something. It wasn't so successful towards the end, just couldn't hold the high pace towards the end, but today really good, really happy with it. So that comes in at about 4:56 minutes per kilometre for the 32, well, for the 30.5k. So that's 3:30 marathon pace, probably about 3:28 pace. So, and I feel I could keep that going. Maybe not quite that intensity, but quite close to that again. And basically that's the pace I wanted to do. Was it last weekend? I think it was last weekend or the weekend before. But my legs were just a bit too fatigued before then. Starting today's run, the legs were quite good, so quite happy with that. So I've got another kilometre and a half at 5:15 pace, and then we'll come back next week with another episode of this, and we'll try and do it again, but I say bump it up to 35 kilometres next weekend, so health, we're feeling good for that. So yeah, gotta go get some recovery mix now, but uni bed, go and get some food as well, because I haven't really eaten a lot. A small bowl of pasta this morning, big bowl of pasta last night. Also, if you're interested, all the data is there on Strava if you want to go over and take a look, the map and everything as well. So the other thing not to forget to do is straight on the foam roller, or maybe not straight on the foam roller, but at least within the next couple of hours I'll be on the foam roller doing a foam roll routine. If you're interested to see that, there is a video on this channel. Just go and search for foam roller, and you should be able to find it there on the channel. Roll on to next week. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.